QRP.
The QRP again?
November 7 Echo Charlie Victoria QRP.
November 7 Echo Charlie Victoria. Anything for us?
No traffic for the net. How's my signal today?
Well, you're up and down, but you're between about an S2 and an S5 here, but good copy.
Well, S2 and S5 is all a guy can ask for at 10 watts. Thanks for being out here late this afternoon, and enjoy the rest of the force. 7-3.
You bet. Yeah, it's working good for 10 watts, that's for sure. Station ending Yankee, go ahead.
Colorado, but I'm taking the lesson here. With or without traffic, for the window.
November 7 Echo Charlie Victor QRP.
Okay, November 7 Echo Charlie Victor QRP. It's not a booming signal, but it's a good one for QRP.
QSL, thank you kindly for coming back to my call. I'm in Washington State. I'm running 10 watts. My name is Sean, Sierra Hotel Alpha Whiskey November. Sean is my name. Just testing out the QRP rig here at home, okay?
Okay, Sean, 5 business. I show you in Strata, Washington. I'm afraid Strata. I hope I get somewhere in the neighborhood. You are right just above the noise level, but you were comfortable the whole time. So I think it's working. I have a IC 705 using lately. That's a lot of fun to go with 10 watts. Sean, is there anything on the net to do for you today, sir? Over.
I don't think so. Thank you kindly for sticking on the air for all of us out here today on the holiday, and I look forward to tying in with you again. And thank you for the report. You're about a 4x4. You've got good audio, just not great conditions here to Washington State. You had it right, too. It's Ephrata. Good afternoon from Whiskey Alpha, over.
Okay, Sean, you actually came up a little that time, and the people up the band hushed for a moment, which also helped. But glad I got close on the pronunciation at any rate. Thank you, sir. I copied no traffic from November 7 Echo Charlie Victor and QRP. Using low power, I should say, on this net. Using plain language, using 10 watts from Washington State. I'm still looking to the north and west. Got a minute or two here before we have to go back to the ground and call the airplane.
73, thanks for another one. This is November Golf 9 Bravo, Parks on the air, QRZ. Yeah, I heard Park to Park in that, Bess. Park to Park, coming out. Alpha Delta 4, X-ray Juliet, Park to Park. You're about a 2222. Here in the park, 1482. That's Roger. Thanks for the activation and patience, 73. This is November Golf 9 Bravo, Parks on the air.
Norway 7 Echo Charlie Victoria QRP.
I had a November 7 Echo Charlie question mark. Go ahead.
Yeah, the last is Victor on the end. I'm QRP in Washington. You're 5x5 Whiskey Alpha. My name is Sean, Sierra Hotel Alpha Whiskey November. November 7 Echo Charlie Victor is the call, over.
Got it, November 7 Echo Charlie Victor. Copy the 5-5 there, Sean. And your QRP, very good. You're a 4-2.
Behind, and there must be a real drag somehow. And what they do when they land, I haven't a clue.
November 7 Echo Charlie Victor.
Hey, Sean.
Morning, Sean.
Yeah, good morning, Sean. You're not very strong this morning either.
About 10 watts QRP this morning. Good morning, all three of you guys. Nice to hear you.
Yeah, happy 4th of July to you.
And you're an S9 into Sandpoint, Sean.
I'm running 10 watts this morning. Not bad for that. You're about the same, over.
Roger that, only I got my amp on. I'm putting 500 your way.
QSL, I rolled the RF gain up just a little bit. You're about 5 over with the settings proper there. Good morning to you, Steve. Did I hear Jeff out there too?
Roger, roger. Good morning.
Hey, Foofy, good to hear you. Happy 4th of July.
Right back at you, buddy.
You have to check out my YouTube channel. I did a movie trailer for the POTA activation I'm about to do in a couple of weeks. You might get a kick out of it.
How do we find it?
N7ECVQRP on YouTube. It'll pop up.
Oh, okay, real good.
Absurdities at its finest. I won't strain you guys here. I'm low power this morning with the 705.
Well, how do you like that radio?
I'm going to tell you right now, Steve, I bought a buffer relay for an amplifier I've had sitting here forever. This is the only radio I've got. I can connect a Bose headset to it. I can connect my wireless microphones to it. I'm connected through wireless LAN on it right now and recording stuff for videos. It's an amazing radio. I'm surprised the 7300 didn't come out with all the bells and whistles this one has. Over.
Roger that. The only thing I've heard about the 705 I did not like or understand was that it had no internal antenna tuner. Over.
I'll tell you what, if you're going to spend the money on anything and you're not picky, that G90 is the way to go. And then there's another Zygu out there with a tuner as well. But most of their radios are 20 watts. I'm kind of kicking myself that I didn't give myself a little more headroom. Over.
Roger that. And yeah, I've heard nothing but good about the G90 as well. But yeah, I'm sure you're going to like that 705. And also the modern amplifiers can handle the low drive power of a QRP.
Yeah, QSL. This old 230 I've got at the 10 watts drive, it'll give me about 300 watts out, and that's more than enough for a guy like me, I would imagine. It fired up the other day, so we'll see if it actually works out. That it'll be kind of neat to play with that through time. I'm having more fun on the motorcycle with this radio than anything else. Over.
Well, that's kind of interesting. I can't imagine riding a motorcycle and working a radio at the same time. Are you talking about pulling over or actually using it going down the road?
Oh, noise is getting loud. Both actually, because there's the Bluetooth cat control and the Bluetooth speaker and all of that. I can have the radio sitting in the trunk of the bike and then just run the screwdriver antenna over.
Well, that is cool. Well, and that 705 has an internal battery. How long can you run it on the internal battery? Over.
So the other day, field day, I guess it was, I did a little test on here, and I can probably get with the stock battery it comes with about 2 hours or so of FT8, just steady, transmit every 30 seconds for about 2 hours straight. About 3 or so sideband. I've got a little 12-volt battery pack that gives me about 24 hours sideband out of it and about 12 hours straight FT8. So it does okay. They're not cheap, so I just ended up for the same price as one of the little battery packs. I've got this little they call them power generators anymore, but it's got an inverter on it, a 110 inverter, and a little USB ports and 12 volts out, but it was $120 too. So I get a lot more bang for the buck. You have to have 12 volts into this radio to get the full 10 watts out. Over.
Oh, roger that. But that's still pretty good life on the internal battery. Pretty good. No, I like that. And they get great reviews.
I'm having fun with it. It's I miss the MCHF. I wish that radio would have actually worked. That guy really ripped me off on that. But anyway, This is almost as good in some regards and much better in others. To be able to sit out on the couch and mess around with the radio is quite fun. What's silly is I never got into FT8 until I got this stupid iPad. I don't even like iPads, but the SDR Control software a guy created for it is phenomenal. And boy, the FT8 was like the user interface is just kind of push and go. And here I am running QRP FT8 out in the living room and working countries I'd never even heard of before. Over.
Oh, that must be fun. I don't do any digital, so I'm pretty ignorant about that, but that must be pretty cool.
It's a good time. Well, thanks for chatting with me there, Steve. I know it's hard to hear me. It's got to be here at the 10 watts out, so I appreciate you taking a moment, okay?
You're the loudest out there. Yeah, your signal comes up sometimes about an S5, Sean, so it's just conditions. You're doing pretty good.
QSL, I'm putting those sound clips in the YouTube video. You're the loudest out there. I can't beat that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What have you been doing, old man?
Well, since Lori got fired, we've just been hanging out, playing dominoes, getting our garden going. We got the whole front yard fenced in so the dogs don't get eaten by cougars. And pretty much just living the dream.
Man, that's so cool. So am I. I'm doing exactly the same doggone thing. I walked away from TSA and SeaTac about 2 weeks ago, and rather than worrying about it, the YL and I were standing in the backyard. We're training a dog. I said, you know what? It's 9 in the morning. I'm in my freaking pajamas and slippers, and we've already been paid to get this dog to do what it's already doing. I think we can handle it for a while.
Yeah, I figure I've made it, you know. I wanted to get to this point where I'm just retired with my wife and hanging around, and that's what we're doing.